Oh my God, my hair. Anyway, I want to talk about the Vatican, and they have picks, one of the top picks is Cardinal Pietro Parolin. He was really born on January 1st, 1955 at 2:01 a.m. He's born in South Detroit. He's born at 2:01 a.m. He's born at night, which means he's not a good man. He's a gay bottom man. He's only had sex with seven black males all his life, in Baltimore and Maryland from 1987 to 1992. He entered the church on January 2001. He's a lifelong Democrat. He lived 22 years in Cincinnati, Ohio, then moved to Milan, Italy. No family or any sort of remnants of family alive today. He hates the royal family. He's anti-Semitic. He hates rich people and he hates children. The next one I have is Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle Philip. He's born on October, really born on October 3, 1954 at 7:01 a.m. He's not born in the Philippines in Manila. He's born in Beijing, China. He's a virgin. Virgin means that they have killing tendencies. They usually end up killing someone. He's a virgin. He's never had intimate intercourse, a requirement to be pope. He's never been to the Philippines. He has no family or remnants. He entered the Catholic Church at 32 years old in Montreal and stood in Montreal for 12 years, then to Louisiana for 7 years, and to Miami for 2 years. He lived in downtown Los Angeles for 10 years. He's a registered lifelong Democrat. He does not respect royalty. He hates rich people. He hates children. And we got Peter Turkson. He was really born on September 3rd, 1969 at 2:01 a.m. He was born in Davis, Jamaica, in hut number 1. He was born in the hut. He does not qualify. At 7 years old, he moved to New Orleans, Louisiana. At 17, to bring him in Alabama. He's an illegal immigrant. At 27, he moved alone to Toronto. He joined the Catholic Church at 32 years old in Quebec, Canada. He was born with syphilis, never had sex with women. He moved to Brooklyn, New York, Manchester, England, Munich, Germany, Berlin, Frankfurt. 2 years living in Guyana, Africa. He's a gay top male. He has had sexual intercourse with 9 men for a total of 12 times. He's a He's a crack cocaine. El hijo de fucking Jesse. Ese cabrón parece un fucking Wimo. Anyway, he used crack cocaine for over 12 years and heroin for over 17 years. And I don't need a fucking tennis shot. Get the fuck out of here. Hey, fucking drug addict. Stop fucking sniffing that fucking shit, baby box shit. You like a fucking hamster. Um, he has sexual intercourse with 9 men for a total of 12 times. He used crack cocaine for over 12 years and heroin for over 17 years. And he's a heavy drinker for his fucking I'm frostbite. You don't need a tetanus shot, stupid bitch. 17 years, and he's a heavy drinker for over 22 years. He's a black militant. He's very anti-Semitic. He wants to destroy and deplete the royal family. He detests children. He hates white people. He hates rich people. He hates people in power. He hates smart people. Then the winner, the one they're going to choose for Pope is Peter Edro. He will be the next Pope and is their choice for Pope. He's born October 12, 1947 at 4:57 a.m. in the country of Serbia. He lived in Serbia until he was 22 years old, then moved to Belgium. He was born at 4:57 a.m., so this is the most evil one of the bunch. Then he moved until he was 22 years and then moved to Belgium, then to San Diego. He entered the Catholic Church at 44 years old in Montreal, Canada. He's asexual. He has sex at 17 and 22 years old with Asian woman. He lived in Manhattan, the Upper East Side, Suffolk County, Long Island, Cincinnati, Ohio, Alabama, Sarasota, then Italy. He's a life Democrat. He's political. He hates royalty. He does not care for children. He does not respect the royal family, and he gets in power trips. I just want to say our mothers have not respected the Pope, and we're tired of the new papacy. It's a dreaded thing, They die, they sick, their little trips. And these popes come from disparatable lives, or bad childhoods, or disrespectful families, or families who abandoned them and families that did not like them, and they had to join the priesthood. And that's kind of a loser thing to do for these men and women. I know you say that they dedicate themselves to God, no, but life is so much more than sitting in pews, and touching rosaries all day, There's the power of love, the power of friendship, the power to be intimate, not only sexually, but with other people, interact and networking. And I think everybody should live their life as we all live our life. I don't think this papacy thing is going to work. Our mothers have not respected the Pope. The Pope is not every time we have a new Fabergé egg, the Pope looks like a Fabergé egg. It can get fancier. Fabergé eggs break through. And and it's every time we're gonna get one with more little rims and Swarovski crystals and diamonds. And the more flamboyant, the worse it gets. And the dumber they get, or the more gaudy they get. And we don't want no more Fabergé eggs. We have had it. Um, so they can get nicer and more expensive. Nancy Pelosi has visited the Pope, Katie Hoke, Whoopi Goldberg, Madonna, Angelina Jolie, Susan Boyle, who has stolen over $7.1 million from her father, her bank account, and has snubs, not Down syndrome. Um, we believe in the Pope because our mothers and our grandmothers and great grandmothers and the notable women in our world have given so much significance to the current popes and past popes, especially meeting them personally. From my experience, even I met Pope Francis before he became the Pope. When I was a child, many times, and our grandmothers with photographs for the lucky ones with the popes, and they visit them in the Vatican and at their homes. But our mothers of today forgot about that. They're fighting for women empowerment, legally, politically, mutilating, altering their bodies, killing the souls of their children. To the Pope, this is why the Pope is no longer needed, because the woman does not respect the Pope and does not respect peacemaking and peace offering. We don't need a Pope anymore, because that's the main big problem we have. Because the Pope doesn't get into war, the Pope doesn't get into politics. But the Pope, it was a big influence to women, because women were the most difficult souls of this world. And they were the most faith devout people, the Catholic Church. And if they can get into them, we don't need a Pope anymore. Um, when our mothers start defending and protecting the wrong men in the world, the Pope has lost all his power of authority, not lost his power of authority, but lost the power of his words. Pope Francis has called my mother 17 times and has left 15 voicemails. And she, like Nancy Pelosi, she's still a horrible mom. Ex Nancy Pelosi and a horrible wife. Just like Whoopi Goldberg, who's always meddling and everything, and she's always wrong. And she always looks stupid. And she visited the Pope, and the Pope didn't do nothing to her either. She's disrespectful. Like Angelina Jolie, she's a crazy anorexic still and lies about everything. Madonna, who hides in many places, I've seen the Pope, and she does not tell us the truth of her life. Or Eva Longoria, has disrespected not only our Pope, he's not only our Pope was disrespected, but he's our Father. Today, my decision to close the papacy position is final, and God has chosen this before myself and before Pope Francis' final departure. Those who disrespect will burn in perpetual hell today.